Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for session 2 of the Law and Lily webinar series. Today, we are going deeper, past the label, past the marketing language, and into what's actually inside the formula. We are going to talk about what Law and Lily leaves out, what we choose carefully, and why every ingredient earns its place. We will talk about 3 things. First, the ingredient Law and Lily chooses not to use and why. Second, the ingredients we do choose and how they support the skin. And third, the philosophy behind how Law and Lily formulates skincare with purpose, responsibility, and long-term skin health in mind. Before we begin, I want to briefly introduce myself. I'm Lily, the founder and formulator of. My background is in engineering, manufacturing, operations, and management. For many years, I worked in industries where materials, processes, quality, and safety truly matter. When I began studying skincare more seriously, I recognized many ingredients from an industrial and chemical perspective. I started asking deeper questions. Why are these ingredients in products we apply to our skin every day? Are they truly necessary? Are there cleaner and more skin-respectful alternatives? Law and Lily began from personal necessity, but it grew into a mission to create skincare that is clean, effective, elegant, and deeply respectful to the skin. My passion is simple: healthy skin and confident living. Let's begin with a question. The products on your shelf right now, are they truly helping your skin, or are they quietly working against it? Many of us have been taught to look for certain words: natural, clean, luxury, anti-aging, dermatologist tested. We may spend more and more money, yet still wonder why our skin does not feel calm, balanced, hydrated, or healthy looking. The truth is, your skin does not respond to marketing words. Your skin responds to the formula. It responds to pH, surfactants, oils, actives, preservatives, emulsifiers, fragrance, and the full ingredient system. Today, we are going to look deeper, not to create fear, but to create clarity. Your skin deserves the truth. Before we talk about ingredients, we need to understand the skin. The skin is not plastic. It is not just a surface we decorate. It is living tissue with a barrier, a pH environment, a microbiome, and real needs. A healthy skin barrier helps hold moisture in. It helps defend against irritants. It helps maintain comfort, balance, and resilience. When skincare is too aggressive, too alkaline, too stripping, or designed mainly for texture and marketing appeal, the skin may look good for a short time, but over time it may become more vulnerable, dry, sensitive, or reactive. At Law and Lily, our formulation philosophy begins here. Healthy skincare should respect the skin, not overwhelm it. Beauty begins when the barrier is respected. Skincare is not occasional. It is intimate, repeated, daily contact. A cleanser may touch your skin hundreds of times. Cream, serum, lotion, or sun protection product may remain on your skin for hours. That is why ingredient choice is not a small detail. At Law and Lily, every formula is evaluated through several questions. Is it skin compatible? Does the ingredient serve a real purpose? Does it support long-term comfort? Is it clean? and responsible? Does it deliver visible performance without unnecessary burden? We are not trying to make skincare frightening. We are trying to make skincare thoughtful, because what you repeat every day matters most. Now, let's begin with what Lo and Lily chooses not to use. Avoidance is not fear. Avoidance is principle. A powerful formula is defined not only by what it contains, but also by what it refuses to depend on. Lo and Lily avoids ingredient categories that do not align with our clean, skin respectful philosophy. These include parabens, harsh sulfate such as SLS, SLES, and ALS, PEG, and PPG systems. Formaldehyde-related ingredients, DEA, MEA, TEA-related systems. Phthalate, silicones, paraffins, artificial fragrance, synthetic dyes, and selected chemical sunscreen filters. Why? Because cleaner, more skin compatible, and more responsible alternative exist. For us, what is left out matters as much as what is included. One of the most important ingredient categories Lo and Lily avoids is chemical sunscreen filters. Many conventional sun protection products use chemical UV filters such as oxybenzone, octinoxate, avobenzone, homosalate, octocrylene, and octisalate. The concern is not simply that these ingredients exist. The concern is that several of them have raised questions around skin penetration, systemic exposure, hormone-related activity, environmental impact, or the need for more safety data. At Lo and Lily, we choose a different path. We choose mineral-based protection, non-nano zinc oxide, and titanium dioxide, because we believe daily protection should support both skin responsibility and environmental responsibility. Your sun protection should protect you, and it should not become a source of concern. This slide compares several common chemical sunscreen filters with zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. In the FDA sunscreen review, zinc oxide and titanium dioxide were the mineral filters recognized as safe and effective under the proposed rule framework, while several common chemical filters require more safety data. That does not mean every product containing a chemical filter is automatically dangerous, but it does mean the questions are real enough that Lo and Lily chooses a more cautious and responsible approach. For our philosophy, not proven safe enough for daily long-term confidence is not good enough. So we choose mineral protection, especially non-nano zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, because they fit better with our clean, skin-respectful, environmentally conscious formulation standard. This issue is not only about skin. It is also about the environment. Some chemical sunscreen filters have raised concerns for marine ecosystems. Places such as Hawaii, Palau, Aruba, Key West, Bonaire, and the U.S. Virgin Islands have taken action to restrict or ban certain chemical sunscreen ingredients because of a concern related to coral reefs and marine life. Law and Lily's answer is mineral-based protection. We prefer non-nano zinc oxide and titanium dioxide because they align more closely with our concern for both skin and environmental responsibility. At Law and Lily, because beauty is never separated from responsibility. We care about what touches our skin, and we care about what eventually touches the water, the soil, and the broader environment. Now, let's talk about another category Law and Lily avoids: silicones, Vaseline, petroleum jelly, and paraffin. These ingredients are common in mainstream skincare because they are inexpensive, easy to formulate with, and can create an immediate smooth or silky feeling. Dimethicone and other silicones can create a synthetic film on the skin. Petroleum jelly can form a heavy, occlusive layer. Paraffin wax can add texture and body to a product. But Law and Lily asks a deeper question. Does this ingredient nourish the skin, or does it simply coat the surface? For our formulation philosophy, temporary smoothness is not enough. We want elegance that comes from skin-supported ingredients, not artificial surface illusion. This slide shows the difference between instant cosmetic feel and true skin support. Silicone and petroleum-derived filters can create instant slip, artificial smoothness, and a surface coating. That may feel pleasant for a few minutes, but Law and Lily asks, does it nourish? Does it support the barrier? Does it help the skin look and feel better over time? We are not against the elegance. In fact, Law and Lily products must feel beautiful, but we want that elegance to come from ingredients that make sense for the skin. Plant oils, ceramides, humectants, botanicals, and thoughtful emulsification systems. A product should feel beautiful because the formula is beautiful, not because the skin has been covered with an illusion. This is what I call the Law and Lily filter. Every ingredient must pass a careful internal standard. First, it must be skin compatible. It should work with the skin's natural environment, not against it. Second, it must be purposeful. Every ingredient should earn its place. Third, it must be clean and responsible, selected with ingredient integrity and environmental care. Fourth, it must be high performing. Clean does not mean weak, and gentle does not mean ineffective. And finally, it must be suitable for long-term daily use. We do not formulate in slogans, we formulate in system. The word clean is everywhere now, but clean can become a marketing word if we do not define what it means. A product can sound natural, it can look expensive, it can smell beautiful, but who is actually checking the full formula? At Law and Lily, clean is not a trend, it is a discipline. Clean means we ask what is necessary, what is compatible with the skin, what is responsible, what can be replaced with a better alternative, and what should be left out completely. Today, the goal is not to make you afraid of skincare. The goal is to help you see through the noise and choose more wisely. Now let's talk about pH. Healthy skin is naturally slightly acidic. The acidic environment helps support the acid mantle, the skin barrier, the microbiome balance, and daily comfort. Many people were taught that clean skin should feel tight or squeaky clean, but tightness after cleansing is often a sign that the skin has been stripped. Law and Lily takes a different approach. Our cleansers are carefully formulated around a skin-compatible pH range, close to the skin's natural environment. The goal is to remove makeup, sun protection product, excess oil, and impurities without harsh stripping. We want skin to feel clean, soft, and balanced, never punished. For Law and Lily, pH is not just a lab number. It is an expression of respect for the skin. Now we move from what we avoid to how Law and Lily thinks about what we use. One of the biggest problems in skincare marketing is the one hero ingredient story. A brand may say, with jojoba oil, with vitamin C, with hyaluronic acid, with peptides, these may all be wonderful ingredients. But one beautiful ingredient does not make a complete formula. Skin is complex. It needs hydration, barrier support, antioxidant support, comfort, smoothness, elasticity, pH balance, and long-term compatibility. That is why Law and Lily formulate in systems, not slogans. We do not ask, what single ingredient can we advertise? We ask, what complete formula does the skin actually need? Let's use plant oils as an example. Many brands advertise one oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, rosehip oil, or another beautiful botanical oil. These can be excellent ingredients, but each oil has its own fatty acid profile. Skin benefits from a thoughtful spectrum, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including linoleic acid, and discussed for skin barrier relevance and healthy-looking resilience. Omega-7 and palmitoleic fatty acids can contribute to softness and conditioning. Omega-9 and oleic-rich oil can support suppleness, moisture retention, and elegant skin feel. Law and Lily does not use one oil just for marketing. We use a thoughtful blend to support the skin more completely. Sometimes people assume clean skincare means basic skincare. That is not Law and Lily's philosophy. Clean does not mean weak. Natural does not mean unsophisticated. Gentle does not mean ineffective. Law and Lily brings nature and science together. We choose natural, naturally derived, natural identical, clean processed, and advanced ingredients when they support our formulation philosophy. That may include botanical nourishment, skin-compatible hydration, ceramide support, peptide, fermented ingredients, and advanced clean actives. The goal is not simply simple skincare. The goal is clean, advanced, and complete skincare. This slide shows how Law and Lily built skin support from the foundation up. We do not formulate by chasing trends. We formulate like building a beautiful lasting structure, layer by layer with intention. The skin needs a strong barrier, deep hydration, antioxidant support, visible renewal, comfort, and balance, and daily protection. Each ingredient family has a purpose. Ceramide and lipids help support the barrier. Humectant and hydration systems help support comfort and softness. Antioxidants help support radiance and environmental defense. Bakuchiol and the vitamins can support smoother looking texture. Botanicals, probiotics, and pH-conscious care help support balance. Mineral filters support daily protection. The Radiance Cream is a perfect example. Formulated for dry, combination, and eczema-prone skin, every component has a role. Nothing is there for texture only. Nothing is there for marketing. Everything earns its place. Most skincare is designed for what you see and feel immediately. How does it look in the jar? How does it feel in the store? Does it smell beautiful? Does it create instant smoothness? But skin goes much deeper than the mirror moment. The epidermis, dermis, and deeper supporting layers each have a different need. Cosmetic skincare works primarily on the surface and upper layers, but it can still be formulated thoughtfully to support the visible condition of the skin. Law and Lily formulate for the whole skin environment, not just the temporary surface effect. This is where our formulation philosophy becomes very important. This is one of the most important questions in the entire presentation. The real question is not only what ingredient is in this. The deeper question is, what is this formula building? A product can contain vitamin C, peptide, hyaluronic acid, or plant oils and still incomplete. Because skin does not need one impressive ingredient. Skin needs a complete support system. Barrier, hydration, comfort, renewal, protection. At Law and Lily, we formulate for the whole skin, not for one marketing claim. This is the difference between a formula that sounds good and a formula that makes sense. This slide gives us a simple skin blueprint. The epidermis is the outer layer. It needs barrier support, hydration, pH balance, and antioxidant support. Law and Lily support this visible surface condition with ceramides, humectant, and barrier compatible actives. The dermis is associated with the skin support structure, including collagen and elastin. Cosmetic skincare cannot rebuild the dermis like a medical procedure, but it can help support the appearance of firmness, elasticity, smoothness, and resilience. The deeper cushion, the cushioning layer, reminds us that skin also benefits from nourishment, comfort, and protection. Law and Lily formulate responsibly. We support the visible condition and comfort of the skin without making medical claims. This is one of my favorite ways to explain Law and Lily formulation. Think of the skin like a beautiful structure. For surface protection, we need a roof or shield. In formulation, that may include zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, and antioxidants. For barrier strength, we need a brick and mortar wall. That is where ceramides, fatty acid, and lipid support come in. For moisture, we need a water system. That is where hyaluronic acid, glycerin amino acid, and other humectants work. For structural appearance, we need support beams. That is where peptides, fermented peptides, and advanced bioactive ingredients support the look of firmness and resilience. For smooth renewal, we need a renovation crew that may include bakuchiol, vitamin C, and B vitamins. For comfort and calm, we need a healthy interior environment. That is where botanical, probiotics, and pH balance matter. We are not throwing ingredients together. We are building a complete support system. Let's look more closely at the skin barrier. The outer skin barrier is often described as brick and mortar structure. The bricks are the skin cells, and the mortar is the lipid matrix between them. The lipid matrix is rich in ceramide, cholesterol-related lipids, and free fatty acids. This is why barrier supportive ingredients matter. Law and Lilly uses lipid supportive ingredients such as ceramide, fatty acids from plant oils, cholesterol like barrier support, squalene, and nourish emollient. Why does this matter? Because a healthy looking barrier helps support moisture retention, comfort, resilience, softness, and smoothness. Law and Lily does not want skin to feel merely coated. We want it to feel genuinely supported. Hydration is not a single ingredient. Hydration is a system. Some ingredients attract water. Some help hold water. Some support surface comfort. Some help the skin to feel softer, smoother, and more resilient. Law and Lilly uses a layered hydration approach. Hyaluronic acid complexes, including different molecular weight of sodium hyaluronic, actually help support multi-level moisture. Glycerin and amino acids are classic, highly effective humectants that help bind moisture and support a plumper, softer-looking appearance. Panthenol or vitamin B5 helps support comfort, softness, and the overall feel of the barrier. The goal is not only immediate hydration, but longer lasting comfort and a more resilient looking texture. Now, let's look at the bakuchiol as an example of Law and Lily's natural alternative philosophy. Traditional retinoids are known for visible renewal benefit, but many people experience dryness, peeling, stinging, redness, or increased sensitivity. Bakuchiol is often discussed as a gentler, plant-derived alternative that can support the appearance of smoother texture, improved-looking fine lines, and more even-looking tone. Clinical research has compared bakuchiol with retinol for visible signs of aging, and bakuchiol has been discussed for better tolerability in some reports. This is exactly the kind of ingredient Law and Lily appreciate. Effective looking result, but with a gentler skin experience. We seek performance without unnecessary aggression. Now, let's talk about advanced actives. The dermis is associated with the skin's support structure, including collagen and elastin. Again, cosmetic skincare cannot rebuild skin like a medical treatment, but it can support the appearance of firmness, smoothness, elasticity, and resilience. Peptides are short chains of amino acid that can help support the visible appearance of firmer, smoother looking skin. Fermented peptides may offer enhanced skin compatibility and support a smoother, more resilient looking appearance. Stem cell and exosome inspired bioactive technologies represent the next generation of skincare innovation. Law and Lily approaches these ingredients thoughtfully, using them in a way that support visible vitality, usefulness, and resilience while staying within a cosmetic framework. Not every Law and Lily product uses every ingredient family, and that is important. Each product has its own focused purpose. A cleanser is not a serum. A serum is not a cream. A sun protection lotion is not a night cream. But every formula is still designed with the whole skin environment in mind. Comfort, barrier, pH, texture, hydration, and long-term use. This is the Law & Lily's signature, focused function, complete care, one philosophy. From cleanser to serum to mineral sun protection, each product is a thoughtful expression of the same formulation foundation. This is the question I want you to remember. A product can feel soft because it coats the skin. It can feel silky because of fillers. It can smell luxurious but hide an ordinary formula. But true skincare should leave the skin better supported over time. So ask not only how does it feel today, ask what will repeated use do for my skin? This question changes how you shop, how you read labels, and how you understand your own skin. At Law & Lily, we formulate for repeated use, long-term comfort, and visible performance that builds with care. There is a difference between a product that looks good on your skin and one that is actually good for your skin's long-term comfort and appearance. Silky texture does not automatically mean skin health. A beautiful scent does not automatically mean a safe or thoughtful formula. A premium price does not automatically mean premium ingredients. The most powerful thing you can take away today is not simply a product recommendation. It is the ability to read a product differently. When you know what to look for, you become a wiser, more confident consumer. After today, I hope you look at skincare differently. Do not stop at the hero ingredient. Ask about whole formula. What is highlighted? Is the marketed ingredient truly doing meaningful work? What is hidden? Read the full ingredient list, not just the front label. Is the pH skin compatible? Does the formula respect the acid mantle and barrier? Does it support the barrier or does it create only a surface illusion of health? What surfactant and preservatives are used? These foundational ingredients reveal how the brain truly formulates. What does the brain refuse to use? Avoidance decisions reveal a brain's real philosophy. And finally, is it designed for daily long-term use? The goal is not to become afraid of skincare. The goal is to become wiser, more confident, and more connected to your skin. Skincare is a relationship with your skin. What you repeat every day matters most. At Law & Lily, we believe skincare should be clean without compromise, advanced without aggression, natural without naivety, and luxurious without superficiality. We want elegance to come from what the skin receives, not only from what the eye sees. We want visible performance that builds over time, because skin health is not a single event. Law & Lily is formulated for lasting skin health, visible performance, and trust. Thank you for joining today's session. I hope this helps you look at skincare with the new eyes, beyond the label, beyond the marketing, and into what truly matters. Thank you for being part of the Law & Lily community.